good afternoon, good evening, or whatever the time is, wherever you're viewing from. I'm so happy to know that you're here. Thank you very much for visiting my channel, my space. I'm happy to have you here. Okay, it's time to talk. And today I'll be talking about the much talked about coronavirus. Everybody's talking about it, so I feel like it's not totally out of place to also lend a voice. Basically, everybody's saying that, okay, not everybody, maybe some people or most people believe that when you wear the facial mask, you automatically become coronavirus proof. I beg to disagree. It helps you, yeah, it prevents a whole lot of stuff, like when people sneeze, it doesn't get into your nostrils. You don't get to sniff in some of those things. But then why is so much focus on the facial masks? I once saw a post from former president of the US, President Barack Obama. He said something about, or rather wrote something about, you leaving the facial mask for the medical experts. And I think I want to align with what he said. But that's not all, really. What my focus is on is, if you can be hammering so much on people wearing facial masks, what about gloves, hand gloves? A lot of people come in contact with a lot of things using their hands. Like, one of those major things that is so inevitable, or rather that are so amidst many things that we do, it is inevitable not to touch money. And we touch money almost every day. And money is one thing that has traveled far and wide, touched many places, many eerie places you don't even want to imagine. Yet you touch money, you're happy, you feel cool, you feel safe, but you're wearing a facial mask. I think we should shift focus here. Not away from the facial masks, though. You could still encourage people to wear facial masks if it makes them feel safe and happy. Oh well, whatever rocks your boat. But maybe we should also be talking about people wearing hand gloves. When you're going out, if you don't feel awkward about how the facial masks make you look. I've seen in an office environment where the person was wearing facial mask all through, and this is somebody who's actually occupying a big position. So if you don't feel awkward about wearing those facial masks, and of course your face is what we see first when we see you, then why should it feel awkward wearing hand gloves? Considering you have to shake people, you have to touch door handles, you have to touch staircase banisters, you have to touch so many places without even being able to avoid it. You have to open taps. You open the tap, wash your hand, and use that same hand to close the tap that somebody somewhere has also touched, and you feel like your hands are clean. These are things that we should also talk about. And I feel that even if maybe somewhere, somehow, somebody has said something about it, they haven't said enough. Don't just focus on the facial masks. Talk about hand gloves. Let somebody also carry hand sanitizers everywhere they go. If you're wearing hand gloves and you touch money, touch stuff, because okay, let's face it here, if you want to say, oh, it's a cashless economy, yes, fine, okay, what about ATM cards or credit cards? You go to an ATM, perhaps you use POS, but let's talk about an ATM for instance. Somebody somewhere who has the virus or not, with all those sweaty hands, touches his or her own card, slots it into the machine, and then it goes into the compartment. Of course, some part of the sweat would stay in there. You come almost immediately. The person ejects his card, carries out whatever transaction he wants to or she wants to carry out, takes out the card and leaves. You come almost immediately and then slotting your own card into that same compartment. Your card touches those places that the other person's card had touched. You press the same buttons that the person pressed to carry out your transaction. You remove your card, you're happy. Wow. But if you were wearing a hand glove, to some extent it would help. And of course, if you had a hand sanitizer. So I guess we should also be talking about hand gloves. And even the hand gloves, you should also be careful enough when you get home, or wherever it is your final destination for the day, or wherever it is you're going at all. You spent the whole day wearing your gloves. You could carry more than one of them. Let's also talk about making those gloves affordable. When you make people want to wear them, make it affordable. I don't know how much these gloves are sold for, but then you should make it affordable if you want people to use it in light of what is happening. Okay, so as I was saying, you go back home. Before removing those gloves, you wash your hand with soap, and then after washing your hand, and possibly use a disinfectant. After you remove it, you wash your real hands again, and you're happy. I'm happy. The world is happy. Everybody's happy. So what am I saying? I don't want to talk too much more than I've already talked. Just don't focus on the little things align. It's not little anyway. Don't focus on just facial masks. Focus on other things that could possibly increase or make the possibility of the virus spreading much more. Let's be coronavirus free as much as we can. Love you all. Don't forget to subscribe. And if there's anything I said that you didn't like, please tell me in the comment section. Maybe when I check the comment section, I will change it some other time or agree with you. Yes, I don't know it all. We don't know it all. Nobody knows it all. So just tell me what you think, what I should say that I haven't said, or whatever it is that I've said that you want to add to. Please visit the comment section and tell me what you think. Thank you very much. Till I come your way again on Time to Talk. Bye for now.